David, how's it going? Thank you for coming, David. I just decided I felt like it. I know I'm normally sick, but whatever. I'm just going with the flow when I come out. I've been outside in the garden all day, so I got it. Oh, it's gonna end. Hang on a minute. I have issues with the internet already. Hope you can still hear me. I gotta move closer to my computer, the modem part of it. I was just, anyways. So I've been busy doing a lot of stuff here outside. And I will be with you in 1 second. Anyways, I got some exciting news. My next door neighbors on board with what I was doing in the back behind the fence. On Fridays, I do videos until I get my garden videos ready. And I'm excited to show you the stuff that I've been working on in the back. Not only did the last Friday, I showed how to build a garden bed for potatoes. Then I'm going to do one for tomatoes, and then I'm going to show you a fairy garden, which you'll see my peach trees in there. And then I'm going to show you where I'm going to do the butterfly part of it. And then my next door neighbors they saw what's going on in my back, and they're kind of like I might be gardening back there, so I might be able to put some more garden bins behind their yard, behind the fence. So it's really exciting, the stuff I've been working on. I'm actually really happy about all that stuff. So it keeps me quite busy during the day. I'm going to throw on some of my old videos like I did last week. Right here's the pumpkin one. That was one of my first videos I did when I grew pumpkin. And that's almost over 2 years ago. So you can see the changings of how I'm trying to get better at editing it. But I'm still doing this. It still works well for me from seed to plant. It does. I mean, I'm seeing views on people liking that. And I was thinking about a lot of people that are actually can't hear. For the hearing, when you type everything, that's exactly good for them to be gardening with. So I thought I'm not going to stop doing that. I'll do a little bit of both. My newer videos right now, until my plants get growing, I'll be coming on and talking through my newer videos. And then the other ones, the seed to plant, are going to be more like I'll be typing it. So because I saw people do like watching those other videos. Anyways, David, it looks like it's just me and you. So what have you been up to? I think it's only me and you if you're still here. Yeah, I love this. This is so old. It's funny. I can see the ginger ale container in the background. I still work off that area because it's so easy for me to film on my counter there when I do it. But all the stuff so far that I did, it works. So, and I have some more new seeds. I bought a little one, but it has a lot. It's called 10 kind of spice seed pack. But I do have a lot already here. Rosemary, and it's kind of cool, all the things I got in this little pack. Let me see. It's called, I got it from, it looks like Linking Spices. And inside here, I bought them because I want to see cilantro. I never grown cilantro, and they got mustard seed in here, and they got thyme, which I have thyme, but I never grew it before. Fenugreek, which I'm not sure what that is. Sage, I've done basil before. Fennel, lavender I've done. Mint from a seed, no, and parsley from seeds. Actually, I did parsley before. But it's kind of a cute little pack I got, so I can actually have like a little herb garden too growing. If I got time to do this, I'm going to do it. It's kind of cool though. Thyme comes back anyways. Rosemary doesn't. So I have rosemary in the winter growing. It surely takes its time, the rosemary, but yeah. So it looks like it's me and you, David, but thank you for hanging in there. It must have popped open for you. Let's see if anybody... Oh, thanks for the likes. Looks like somebody just came in and gave me a second like. Thank you very much. So much. So when I got all the stuff growing in the garden, growing in my window, growing in the greenhouse. So that's what I mean. The next video I'm doing is the fairy garden, but it's not, some people wanted to see this fairy garden, and it's not about the fairy garden, but I wanted to show that part and explain things. So I have that coming up, and then I'm editing another one for where I'm putting the butterfly one and one for tomato, and I'm going to be doing an update on my greenhouse too. I want to show the indoor greenhouse. I don't have that ready yet because I want to put, give me 1 second. Oh shit, shoot. Hang on a minute, sorry. Alrighty. There's my pumpkin. Did you ever see this old video? I might actually, if I get the part, I might do this again. I might make a special bed for different things next year. I'm trying to do at least a couple more of my neighbors. If they give me that area, they're cleaning it out for me actually behind their fence. They're trying to level it off, and the guy even is willing to give me pay for the wood to make a bed, so I can do a couple beds behind there. And I thought I'm excited about it. Exciting about it to get bigger and bigger on my all the garden stuff I can do. It's pretty exciting. So I'm gonna let this one play through. This one's the pumpkin one I did. I think it's one of my second videos I did when I started this channel. Just thought I'd bring that up. So David, you been up to anything special, or you're just listening away? See, that's the bedroom I always talk about, where I had grown. It is a really good, look at it all. I have more of the stuff I'm growing now is in my front dining room window, but my bedroom window it's awesome to germinate stuff in it. I've done so much stuff in that in the past, before I got my greenhouse. There we go. And you can see all the seeds being happy. Oh goodness, even shows you that I didn't use Tim Hortons cups back then. I actually bought these cups. It's funny. When I start looking at it, not doing anything special, not doing anything special. No? Are you going to be doing any gardening at all? I still have that green shirt from 2.5 years ago sitting in my closet. Hey, hi Rachel. You got me in time. That's cool. This is an old video. It's one of my first videos I did way back when I started pumpkin seeds. I was just telling David of all the exciting stuff. My lemon tree is bad. Yeah, you know what? I think it goes to a stage you're going to have to give it some fertilizer or something. My tree, I had to cut it down a lot, actually. I cut it down a lot because it was taking too much water in, and I pulled it out and replanted it back into some new soil, like I said before. And I cut a lot of branches off, so it looks almost in bad shape because the leaves are starting to die off. But I think they do do that, and naturally they go through a part where we're not out in the Florida area, that I think they do go through a part where their leaves drop and everything like that. They don't constantly have it, just like us in the wintertime. Our leaves from apple trees or anything like that falls off and then it restarts back. So I think citrus does the same thing, kind of. So anyways, because I can see that I cut a lot of the branches off that the leaves were dying. It looks like right now I have about 3 stems on it. It looks pretty sad. But I do see it sprouting out new sections of branches on it now that I did that. So yeah, that's what I'd say to you, is if you can afford to cut some of the branches off, maybe that would be better. It'll put some more strength back to the plant. And like I said, if I showed you, my plant looked really good, and then it's going through this funny stage, and it took in too much water, and so now I have to work with it and get it back. The pineapple one is going about, I don't know if it's maybe double in size now. It's really cute, actually. And I had, there's a sensitivity plant that actually I think it was Will and Mishan that bought seeds to grow and found out, I think they all died for them. And I did say that sensitivity plants are really hard to grow. And I think I got 3 seeds. And in the end, 1 plant survived out of all the 3 seeds. And I've had that plant now for quite a long time. Didn't do a video on it. And the leaves are starting to turn yellow. So I chopped that down to kind of like make it stronger. And now it's growing better again. So sometimes you got to sit there and even trim, some sections off your plants, even indoors, to get it back to full strength. And then I add a little bit of a liquid fertilizer to it too. And there is like liquid citrus fertilizers you can buy for lemon trees. And I'm an excited thing too. I'm going to be sitting there. I'm going to be working with, I'm probably going to buy some worms, and I'm going to do a worm casting bin, and I'm going to have worm castings for my garden this year. I was looking into it to see if I can buy the right composting worms, and I can order some composting worms. So I'm going to do a bin and make composting. I'm going to have composting tea, and I'm going to do compost. Yeah, I'm going to be doing different things this year to fiddle with it to see what it goes. I actually already, the tomato bin, we burnt wood where we're cleaning from the butterfly area. That's burnt down, and we burnt a lot of stuff. Even our neighbors, we were helping burn all their stuff down, and I took that wood ash and I put it in the tomato one. So the tomato garden area is going to have wood ash, like you'll see on the video. I'm not done it yet because I'm not done adding to what I want to put in that bin. I put it out too soon, and the new growth was damaged. The unseasonable cold weather here. Yeah. Oh yeah, I would never ever even put until, I think they can withstand 60 something degrees citrus. If you go lower than that, matter of fact, we're supposed to have frost once again like last year. And so I'm already set. I wanted to wrap my tree tonight, but I think I'm going to wrap it tomorrow for sure, because I'm not letting the frost get to it. We can't find any, I want to say Hessian things, so I'm going to be covering it with sheets, because you're not supposed to put plastic on anymore. It's not good for it. We saw a long worm yesterday. I heard and yelled for Demi to come look. She picked it up and put the worm in the mud. Oh, don't do that. You're going to drown the worm. The worm's drowned in mud. The worms will drown in the water. That's why they come up when it rains, because they can drown in the holes inside. So yeah, I don't know if you mean mud or whatever, but I would be, if you want to save a worm, you put it in mud. Sounds like too much water, but anyways, I put them in the ground to protect them, because the birds are going to come and eat them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I knew about the frost is coming in, so I actually have to wrap up my tree tomorrow. Because I'm not gonna. I want to have peaches this year, and I'm too afraid it's gonna die like last time. And you'll see the peach tree on this video on Friday. That was the point of it's Fairy Garden comes out. The video I just did comes out on Friday, and it shows you my peach tree. I explained the whole thing of the peach tree and all the area within the box. I thought you guys would like to see some of that stuff that I talk about. So I don't normally do this, but this year I just thought I'd open it up a little bit and show you live, like me chatting with all the stuff that I got outside going on. So, I do some updates too. Once I start the potatoes and see how my tomatoes are doing and all that, I'll do some updates on everything outside. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I gotta yawn. Yeah, that's repeating. You know what? I'm gonna switch this. I put the pumpkin one because that's an old one, and the strawberry one on. Well, it was in the grass. Oh, that's good. Well, it was in the grass, really. Well, that's perfect. That's good. Yeah, because they drown real easy, and you don't want to kill an earthworm. But I am learning. Here we go. This is a strawberry one where I missed this one. A lot of people didn't watch it, And it's funny because I did this from store bought. Hi, Howie. How are you doing? And the 22nd I know is your day for Earth Day. So anyways, I thought this was incredibly cool. When I did this, I was experimenting. Can I actually grow strawberries from the seeds? And I did. I still have them growing in my garden. I still have strawberries come up every year. And this was done over 2-3 years ago, this video. So not many people watch it, but it's actually a real cool thing for kids to try this, This video with the seeds from strawberries. These were California strawberries. And I just saw it years ago that you could do that. And I went, I want to see if you could actually do that with strawberries, and found out you could. It was really cool. Do you remember that video? Yeah, it was so cool doing this. I have so many strawberries now I don't need to do it anymore, but I would actually, if I didn't, I would be doing this again because it was a lot of fun actually to prove would it work, and found out that it did. Look at all the seeds you get for free. Just let it dry out, and there's an amazing amount of seeds. I think it was fun. They take a little while to start, but once they go, now they're all full grown and they're having babies, my strawberries. Like I said, I have a patch of ever-bearing strawberries, and I have a patch of where these strawberries are. And the first, second year, they're a little strong. They have to adopt because of the type of strawberries they're, and now they are. Now they're adopting that. Now they seem to be a lot tougher. The first year that I put them in the ground, after this video, I put them in the ground, and it seemed to me they were kind of like, it takes a while to grow them, and they were a little weak, but you have to, think about that tiny little seed. Of course, it's going to take a while to grow. And some plants go really fast, and some plants go slow. Yes, you have the date on it. I saved the extra seeds to plant at a later date, which I didn't, because I had so many strawberry plants that I didn't need to do that. So I put them there, and like I said, they've adopted to the climate over, now it's going on, 3 years now? And they're a lot stronger now because now they're not used to the California weather. They're used to our cold weather where, it's going to freeze and come back, and they do. They come back. And they're stronger than they were the first year. Like, I planted them, they were good, but then when they came in the next year, they were a little weak, and then now they're stronger. They're adopted. I have babies from them. It's cool. It's very cool to see that you could do that. I'm all into experimenting from seeds. I always have been. It's just, that's why you'll see I can grow different things, but it fascinates me. Like if you said, can you do this? Can you do that? And people say you can, unless I do it myself, I don't believe it. And then when I do it, and then I can go and say, see, look at that. Look at all this, how many seeds came up. Anyways, wow, I have long hair there. Oh, so do I. By the way, Howie, I better get my hair done for you. My plan on coming up in 3 more days. He's very super excited. I saw that video. 3 more days and it's Earth Day, which is cool. And by the way, I'm doing a video on how much work I'm doing. Howie, I'm doing a lot of work on my butterfly garden. So the video that's coming out not this Friday. This Friday is my fairy garden thing where I did the peach tree and that. But after that, I think I'm going to be doing the butterfly one, and it's showing you how much work I got ahead of me. Yeah, 3 more sleeps is awesome. So these are like original videos from, like I said, it's just going to repeat itself. I did that in the pumpkins, but this one was one that I think got overlooked. I thought it was pretty interesting when I did this video. And the other one I'll put on, it's pumpkins. And again, what I say, on Friday, I will have the start of my garden. We have a lot ahead. Like, I didn't film how much bush we pulled out and burnt and everything, but I want everyone to see what I'm doing, what I'm going to be starting with. What I started with that I did, 2 years ago, it's small, and now I'm going to expand it up the street. And it was funny because I have people that live behind seeing what I'm doing, and I said, if you want to, your daughter can put a perennial in here as long as it's for butterflies and stuff. You can add, so it's going to be like a public butterfly area. I want to do like a garden in the back, and the kids and everybody can come in and add plants to it if they want to. But obviously, I'm going to be the one starting most of the perennials, and I'm going to be putting milkweed, common milkweed, and different ones. You feel like you're a kid again. I don't blame you. You look. I know you were. I know you're going through rough things, Howie, but you look good, and this is probably helping you with this Earth Day coming up. It's probably helping you. I mean, I know you're not 100% and everything else with all the disease you have, but you look better, and it looks like doing this is good for you. You know, passing some good stuff to everybody on. It's a good thing. It's a very good thing. So I can't wait to come back and tell you about so I'm burning all the bush area back there. I put it into my tomato garden to give wood ash. And I'm really excited to say, okay, yep, this is cool. This is wood ash, and how we always talked about it. And I will see how good it's going to be for my garden. I'm excited about that. Hey, Will, how's it going? How's the family? Even that, look at all the recycled stuff. I'm showing you that I work with recycled containers, recycled Tim Hortons cups. Recycle. I'm telling you. All my stuff, the butterfly garden is going to be recycled posts from fences. Yeah, a lot of it. I have stone that was flagstone that was donated to me that we're putting in it was donated for my backyard, and then I don't want it in my backyard. So we're taking the flag posts and putting that in the butterfly garden. So a lot of it's going to be all recyclable stuff. And I think it seems like if people really get involved with me, they might donate stuff for me to help me out. So it's fun. And then my next door neighbor, like I was saying earlier, he sees what I'm doing back there. I should say us, because my husband's very much physically helping me. And they seen it. They came out. Actually, it was so cool. Their section had a lot of weeds, and I actually got poison ivy, I'm pretty sure, from their section. And so they came out, and all four of us were working. I helped them because I knew that I would motivate. If I helped clean their area, they'd be motivated, and they were. Four of us did a lot of work. Hi, Patrick. Welcome to my channel. So actually, my next door neighbor is cleaned out the back, and he's going to let me grow some stuff in his area behind the fence too. So, and I know the neighbor beside them, she is the one who gave me the butterflies to start how I got involved with butterflies and the monarch butterfly. Hi, David. That I know she would be willing to let me grow things in the back of hers. So that would be like 3 houses. I don't know if I have the time for that, but it's really cool. All the back of, instead, this would be wasted space that no one was using if it wasn't for me starting the garden. So I'm really excited about it. So Patrick, are you new to my channel? And thank you for joining me. Or do I know you already? I'm going to put the pumpkin one on here, guys. So here's the one with the pumpkin seeds that I grew too. These are older. That's one of my oldest videos. And as you can see, I always tell people, you can see in the background of these videos, you can see I'm always growing things. So you can see I was doing baby spider plants in the back right there when I did that. I had a baby plant, and I grew into adult plant, and now I have tons of spider plants, and you'll see that in my greenhouse later on. But I am always growing. Like when you see the videos, you'll see stuff behind. Did you say, oh, herbs? So anyways, David Rice, I sure hope you're getting your booty on. I can't wait to show you. You guys got to watch the videos on Friday. Yes, I am promoting myself, but I got to do it somehow because I really think I did this so that people could see me talking the way I talk on a live stream, but you can see my yard. You're going to be able to see the things I talk about and what I'm working with. Tim, hey, Tim. Well, you're always welcome, Tim's World. Thank you for coming. You changed did you change your caption? Oh, well, Patrick, I'm happy you can meet everybody here, and thank you for joining me. So did you, you have to have a picture of yourself on your channel now, eh, Tim? Wow. That's awesome. Very awesome. Actually, I just thought of something really funny. I was just, my neighbor, because the one that helped, I had 4 of us were working really hard back there, cleaning their lot. Did you change your picture? Yeah. So we were cleaning their lot, and he was like, I feel like not a Mormon, but I feel like, what your wife is. What is it? Mennonite, or not Mennonite? One of them. That's what they were saying. How hard we were all working back there, cleaning out the field. So it was kind of fun. And I like I said, on Fridays you'll see the new videos and the stuff coming up. That's old you. Is there a new you? Is there a new you, Tim? But anyways, I don't care if you haven't been here for a while. Everybody's always welcome back. Come, go. You're always welcome when I come on live stream. But I'm doing way less live streams. I want to promote my videos and do growing, and I'm really getting involved with that. And I'm learning myself as I tell you of different things that I'm going to be doing I'm going to be working with worm castings. I'm going to be working worm tea, which I never used before, which I'm going to try. I'm working with ash wood, that I've burnt the wood down so I can sit there and put that. I wanted to, like Howie, which he's here. Howie's going to celebrate Earth Day on the 22nd on his channel. And if anybody wants to go check it out, please do. Where are you, Howie? I'm just food forest permaculture. So he's doing a thing on that. It depends on how long. It depends on what you're doing there, David. You'll have to send me pictures or something, and I'll have to look at what you're talking about. Because some things could take up to 2 days. I germinated flowers, and they were germinated in 2 days. That's alyssums. That's the first time I grew alyssums. But then you have lavender that we could take out for weeks and weeks. Lavender's a really hard one to do. So everything has its own different time of germination rates and how good they are and everything else. So far, the only thing that really isn't growing for me is the gooseneck gourd, which, again, I got that. I bought a gooseneck that was dried out from a farmer friend I know. Well, he owns a stand, and I pulled the seeds out, and those are the only things of all the things I'm growing did not germinate. Everything else looked pretty good. All the seeds I bought from Baker's Creek are doing really good, so I'm really, really happy with Baker's Creek. And I got to do I want to do caraway. I haven't done caraway seeds yet. So I have like over 30 videos I'm working on for just to do with the gardening side of this. Hi, David 2010. And please, like I said, you want to get to know me or you want to see the stuff I always talk about, you'll be seeing them on Fridays. I'll be talking. Boy, will I be talking. And I will be showing you different things on my yards. So it's a good time to get to know me if you like what you see, what I'm doing. Like I just did last Friday, I showed you how to build a raised bed because this is new to me. I am experimenting with hay. Oh, were you? I used to be a landscaper and into horticulture. That's cool. That's great. My next neighbor's son he's working for a landscaper too. And it leads me to, there's other things that I'm going to be working with too because I started to see our front lawn. So there's just different things that my brain is experimenting with a lot. Also that my neighbors so much, we had such a good talk yesterday, and then they came out and we all worked together in the backyard behind the fences. And he gave me pieces of a tree, what's it called? I'm going to try to grow that. So I'm just trying to think of the name of it. Newport flowering plum tree. So I will be working with trying to propagate fruit trees and everything. Oh, that's cool. I have taters coming up and my salsify wintering over. Hey, tell me something, Tim. Wouldn't potatoes rot after a certain degree of temperature? Will they not? I mean, if you go dig down, it's thermal, so it's like it sets at a certain stage. You could actually build a fridge and it would stay the same. I saw houses being built and it was amazing how they were using, I guess, thermal heating through digging in the ground, and it was really cool. I thought that potatoes might go bad. That's why I didn't start mine yet. We're going to have freezing weather, and I don't want potatoes, my new seeded potatoes, to be rotted out before I even start yet. And then I can go and say how good my bed is, because I'm really excited. This is the first year working with hay, so I think it's going to be really cool to do. I have 3 different potatoes, like I said. I have the russet, the red, and the white, and there's other potatoes I want to grow, like Yukon potatoes. But I'm just trying three this year, and if it works out, I think it's going to be really amazing. This bin, like I showed how to make it on Friday, and I'm going to start about the second week of May when the frost is gone. Throw the potatoes in there, and then all I have to do is let nature take its course, and I'll water it every so often, but normally I don't even think you're supposed to water it. Oh, we are pretty much past frost danger. If needed, I'll cover them. Yeah, we're getting frost tomorrow. I actually have to go out there. I was talking about covering my peach tree because last year it almost died from the frost. And so tomorrow we're supposed to have frost, and I have my tree is just starting to turn into leaves, but it has the peach tree has all the pink blossoms on it, which looks really pretty. And so I'm not gonna, and my tree is really doing well this year. So I want to keep an eye on it and heat it up. We're looking all over to find some. I keep on saying Hessian, but there's another name for it, and we can't find any because of all this COVID stuff. It's hard to find things you really want to use, and I can't find any of that. So, and another thing that I would like to work on is I don't know if you guys ever worked with cocoa coring, vermiculite, perlite, all that stuff. I'm in Canada. I'm in Ontario, Patrick. Hi, welcome back, DA Sales. Hello, welcome. Peach and pear trees here are in full bloom. Very pretty. Yeah, they are pretty. I have many things that I want to fool around with. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do it. Oh, thanks, David. Like I said, David, you need to check it out. Like, get to know me more. Fridays, I'm showing you videos of my yard. I don't have a huge yard. I never claimed to have a huge yard. But what I claim to sell you is I know how to grow things in a small area. And when you know how to grow things, you can grow a lot. North of the border. Okay, yeah, I'm north of the border, Patrick. And I know I have a lot of people from the U.S. and Canadian friends and all over. Actually, David 2010 is from Australia. So, I have said this before. This is what I want to work with too. I just don't know if I have so many ideas that I'm working with. Like I said, I had a worm bed, but it was earthworms. Now I'm going to go buy some. I'm going to make a bed, and I'm going to work with worm castings. I'm going to work with composting worms. I've never done that. So this is all tons and tons of stuff I want to try. I need this knowledge. Hey, there she is. Hi, Miss Southern Mel. And I can't remember. I showed you a while back, lots of you, and I got to see if I can find what I'm talking about. But they do it in France, and that's not what I want. David Carlisle, do you remember me showing you this stuff? Do you remember what the name was of it? Like in France, they do it. Maybe one of you already know what it is. When you take trees and you can cut them down more, they can still be fruit trees and you still get fruit from them, but they're they're trained and they look really cool, hedging and stuff like that. And I showed a couple times, at least 3 times, this off and on when I talked about it, that I said, this is what I want to do this year. Fish is, yeah, I'm trying something else, Patrick, that's a really cool thing to do. I like I said, I like talking on behalf of after I can tell you it works, but I'm going to tell you what I'm trying. What happens is if you dig a hole that's, I don't know, how deep did I dig it? I didn't dig it that deep, maybe 2. Yes, Espalier, thank you. I'm going to look at it right now because I want to show people this is what I wanted to do too. I have no idea if I have to propagate it so it'll cost me less money, and then I want to do this with it. So I'm trying to get branches. I'm trying to grow them this year. And I was telling my neighbor I want to put it behind our fence, both of our fences. And let me see if I can find what's with the fruit tree done. But I really do want to do this. I've said it many times how I want to do this. And I'm not kidding when I say things like that. It means I really do want to do it. I'm just trying to find a good picture of this. It has blossoms. I found a really good one, but unfortunately they don't show the trees with the fruit on it. See if I can find. I used to. Let's see. Oh, here's one with the. This has pears on it. So this is exactly, my fence looks just like this fence. So let's save that one. Thank you. Espalier is what I always forget the name. So thanks, David. But I want to work with that. I do. I have a lot of things that I have said. I speak my mind, and I tell you what I'm going to do, and I try. I run out of time to do all the things I want to do. But I said I want to do a butterfly gardening, and I'm working extremely hard to expand it. I want to experiment with tons of different seeds. I'm doing that too. Said I would make 2 raised beds, and I want to work with more container gardening. Container gardening is really going to affect many people. That's why I want to get into it. A lot of people don't have land. I don't have a lot of land. I keep saying that. And I grow a lot of stuff for the amount of land I have. And nowadays, a lot of people don't have farmland. They don't have a lot of land. They have apartment buildings. Well, if I do the container gardening, you're going to be able to grow all kinds of stuff no matter whether you live in an apartment building. As long as you have access to sun, you're going to be able to grow things in pots. I think that I was talking about doing... I'm going to show a picture of the Espalier image in 1 minute, but I was talking about fertilizers that were healthy. And you know what? The more I've been researching this, I'm pretty sure that compost tea is going to be my thing. If I do compost tea, and compost tea is basically, it's compost, and you take water, you let the water sit in a container for 24 hours to get the fluoride and all the chloride out of it. Then you add compost. Either you can buy compost, which I think I'm going to be working with that this year because mine's not ready. Compost, and you add that to water, and then there's a machine that kind of adds air to it, but I don't have that. As long as you stir it for about 2 days, you stir the compost in the water that sat for over 24 hours, that becomes compost tea. That is very healthy, and it's a fertilizer. And I might have solved my thing because I kept saying how I want to grow container gardening. Can I figure out how to do an organic fertilizer that would help with making the plants even be bigger and healthier? And I think composting teas might work. So again, I don't know that. That's all in my experiments this year I'm going to be doing. I'm going to take off the 2 videos that I was showing you and just going to add, let's see, is this black? No, that's my butterfly garden. That's 6x6. You'll see on the video when the next one on Friday. No, not this Friday, but next Friday. I want to pull it out and show you how much I plan on expanding this. And right now it doesn't even look healthy at all because it's spring. There's nothing up except for, well, there's really nothing. You can only see my periwinkle coming up, creeping Julie, and the hostices are starting to come up now too. All right, so let me go open this and find the picture I want to show you. Talking about is another thing that I really want to get into. This is all stuff I've been talking for years. I just seem to run out of time because I'm trying to do so much and I just don't have the time to get it all done. All right, where did it go? I know I saved it to pull up. Ugh, okay, let me go do something again. Where'd it go? I don't like it gets mold. I don't like, would prefer organic soil. I wouldn't use, Miracle Grow is something I only use if it's organic kind. And I'm getting away from that. And I do use Miracle Grow when it's flowers in a pot. Then I don't mind using the liquid Miracle Grow fertilizer. Because I'm not eating that. So it's not like a big deal. All right, let's see. Somehow, I swear I saved the image and now I can't find it. All right, let's see. All right. I gotta find another one because it's just not showing me saving this. Oh, here we go. This is well, there's a lady in it. I didn't really want to show the lady, but oh, here we go. Maybe this will work. Save. So this is what I want to do along my back fence and my neighbors now that he's all with me. He'll go, he wants to even buy some of the wood, so he's like, he likes what I'm doing. There it is. This is so cool. See? So all you got to do is grow trees and aim them just to the side. You put wire on them, and then once they go with the wire, and you cut the front and back part of a tree, and you train it to go all the way up, it still grows fruit, but you only have the two side angles of the tree. I think it's really going to be cool what I want to do with this. I don't know what you're talking about. Did you get the message about super chats on your videos? Did you see if you recall it? I have not a clue what you're talking about yet, Miss Southern Belle. I don't know. I have no idea if I am or not. I didn't know that super chats exist on videos. That's interesting. So this is that's what I want to do behind my fences. To do that if I can. And you need the pear. There's pear trees that are self-pollinating, but I was telling him his son says, I want apple trees. I really like apple trees. I said, well, you need more than one because there's rare that you get a self-pollinating apple tree. You need 2 apple trees. So if I had my I'd like to know more, Miss Southern Belle. I'll read your message later. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll have to look and see what you're talking about. So I wouldn't mind. My area, I gotta think of how long that fence is. Now, one section, and because I did the, what I want to call it, arbor or whatever for my gourds, it's too shady, so I'd never put a tree there. But I could put it to the right of my stairway in the back, and I probably could do, and not only that, you know what's really cool about that? So if I did these along the fence to me and my neighbor, I could have several trees, plus the front of that is all gardening part. I could work with gardening stuff. I could actually still grow my different things that are ground level. I wouldn't grow tomato. That's why I moved tomatoes out of there, because tomatoes they're really, I want to call it piggy. They take lots of the garden area up. And so I moved them and they'll have their own bed. And now I can plant different things that are the ground. Makes me want a piece of fruit, does it? It's really cool. So this is called espalier. And I really, really want to do that. I don't know if it might take me, because I want to also propagate fruit trees so it won't cost me any money. It might take me a while before I get to do that. So I might not be able to do this year. But I definitely want to, if I get these trees going, I want to start this by next year. All along the fence. Here's another good example of what they did. I'll show you. And my fence looks similar to that. So if I can grab another picture I think is really cool. All right. Where is it? Right here. So you picture like this, like my fence. My area doesn't look like this, but I'm saying it'd be similar to doing this with it, what I want to do. Like right there, where you have so many feet away, there's a tree, and each tree would represent a fruit tree, right? And all I have to do is, it doesn't even have to go higher than that. You keep the height down. You keep cutting the top. Don't let it grow taller than the fence, and you just keep the width-wise, and that's, you kind of control the tree when it's growing. I think it's the most coolest thing. So I love pears, do you? So this is, like, picture this being, I could have like 2 apple trees. I could have a pear tree. I probably could have a cherry tree. You could have almost every kind of tree, and it would work in this. It would look really cool. And when it blossoms, well, there's one. Look at, you even can do this with it. You can even go more crazy with it, and I'll show you. This is all trees, how they did this too. This is called a Belgian fence. And hopefully I have it that I can show. Let's see. There it is. Look at this. These are fruit trees, and it's just how you bring them up when you're training them to get bigger. Look, that's all the same thing right here, and it's called the Belgian fence. No problem, Patrick. Thanks, honey. Thanks for coming. I hope to see you next time, too. Thank you so much. Joshua, hello. Hello. Howdy, Joshua. How you been? Nice seeing you, Joshua. Thank you for coming. Hey, everybody's welcome. I don't care if you haven't seen you for a while. No big deal. Just you're all welcome when I come live. Like I said, I don't live stream as much. I'm more doing videos, and I only release them every Friday. So my thing is that I hope that you take a look at the video. If you leave me a comment and you have a working channel, I will go visit and say hello, thanks for stopping by, and then I'll watch your video. But yeah, more into videos than I am into live streaming lately. So I think that's the way it's going with me. I have so much time. I should say I don't have that much time to do this live streaming. I'm too busy outside, so this works out much better for me. Coming on whenever I feel like it, once in a while. Where is it? They even took trees and did this. I wish I could show you one that's really cool. And they're all, where is it? It's all in how it's trained. I can't find it right now. There, espalier fence. If I can find a picture of how cool that is. They did it to like a circular thing. There was one I saw one time. It was really, really cool. Yeah, I can't find it right this minute. Yeah, oh well. I'm looking for it, but I can't find it. So we will chat as I'll put back my videos. I was showing how to do strawberries and just, I got the sound off. That's perfect. Chatting. We're eating chicken and rice. I will be back. Have a wonderful, blessed night. Oh, meow to you too, Will. Thank you. Meow to you too, buddy. Always a meow. Whoa. All right, let's see. I don't know. DA, did you leave? Miss Southern Belle would like to know if you left the building. Have you left the building? Have you left the building? Somebody's got to try this. I'm telling you, it's a lot of fun. Rachel, you should get Demi to try this. This is really cool, and then give the plants to your mom. This is a nice thing to do with kids, too. I mean, I know I'm a garden channel, but I still have to educate all kinds of ages here. That's what I'm doing. My next door neighbor, well, he's in college now this year. Those strawberries look delicious. Well, they grow into delicious plants is what I'm showing. And they made a whole bunch of strawberries. They're not as big as the strawberries aren't as big as the ones from California. There's no way I don't have the same heat. They will be, and they have to toughen up, Rachel. They take a little bit of time to toughen up before, like I'm talking about. I actually had strawberries the first year, but you're really not supposed to take strawberries. You're supposed to let them grow at least 2 years before you actually take any strawberries. And they'll be a little smaller. They'll never be as big as the ones in the store, the original one, but they're strawberries. I got strawberries from them, so, and I still have them growing in there. They come up, they have runners and babies, and then I put them back in, and because after 4 years, strawberry plants die off, so you have to replenish them. And the plant kind of tells you that. When it starts producing runners and everything, that's the babies. So you hurry up and get the babies put in the ground, and then when the mother plant dies off, you have all the other ones coming back in. But I find this it was a fun project to do. It's not that hard to do. Like, you know, like show it so easy. Anybody could do this stuff. And I am, like I said, I'm working on, I can't wait to see how the worm castings work. And I'm going to do, like in the tea, I'm going to, like I said, I have a big gallon garbage pail I'm going to do. I'm going to put water in there, like I said, let it sit for 24 hours. Then I'm going to put some compost in it. And I'm going to stir that up because I don't have the machine. There's a machine that adds air to it, and I don't have that. And then I'm going to mix that up and let that sit for at least 2 days. And then my plants are going to be fed that. And we're going to see how my plants do this year, especially the ones in the containers. Because I was looking for some way, how could I fertilize it, which was safe. And so this would be really cool if it works the way I think it might work. And if it doesn't, I'll come back and tell you, well, I did that, but it really didn't work that well. See, they take a while to grow, but then when they grow, they're really cool. Nothing. See, they take a little, look at them all. Well, that wasn't all strawberry, mind you. I've been growing like since this channel and way before this channel started, putting stuff in my windows. Yeah, that looks pretty good, right? 7 months old, and look what they look like. They look like a normal strawberry plant. And then, yep, that's the area they're still in today. Right down there. Still in that area, along with next door is asparagus. I have growing asparagus and strawberries in that area. If you need a cup, if you need a cup, go buy your window. Yeah, you can have. I got lots of cups. Oh my God, I got to do something that's really funny. I'm gonna flip my plants around as I talk to you guys. Like I said, exercise your plants, and I flip them every day. Oh, I gotta get those azaleas out. I gotta do that tomorrow. I need to separate some of my plants because they're getting too big. All right. Well, looks like I'm losing. See, I lost about an hour, and then everybody leaves about an hour. So I got an hour to talk, and then it's like, bye. See you later. Perfect. Look at how cool.
You done?
No. Hour's good, and then get off. An hour is good. Get off then. Get off. I can only handle an hour of your channel. I'm leaving now. Bye. Well, I don't even have my hour in yet, so let me at least have my hour in first. But anyways, like I said, I keep saying my only videos are Fridays. I'm excited to show you. I already showed you last Friday the bed that I just did. I did the garden bed for potatoes, which I'm excited to try. And this one, somebody asked me about seeing my fairy garden up close. I think it was Misha. So I'm showing you up close the fairy garden, but I'm also showing you my peach tree that almost died and everything else in it. And you'll see Lacey, because Lacey's in that one. Then I'm going to come back and show you the butterfly garden area, how I'm expanding it, so you're going to get to see that. And then I'll show you the tomato garden one. And then I have the pineapple to reshow and lots of stuff, videos coming up. I do it in the week. I don't have them ahead. I go, okay, what shall I show them this week? And so I kind of throw a video together during the week. Oh, yeah? There's a lady that does 1 minute videos. She has 5 billion subscribers. It depends on what she's doing a week, though. There's a lady that does 1 minute videos. She has 5. Yeah, like I said, it depends on what she does. What she does on her 1 minute videos. wonder what this is. I think more pear trees. What is that? See, you could do mangoes. You could do all kinds of stuff with espalier. Any kind of, so many. I can't wait to do this, and then I'm going to show you guys I did it. 'Cause I like doing that. Oh, here's another one that was cool. If I could do circles, this would be kind of impressive. I bet you the neighbors would love this. I'll have to show you this picture. All right, let's go down here. Oh, that's kind of big. Let's cut that down. There. You can see it. I think this is so cool. And then I was learning about something else. I'm going to try a different base for my seeds. I don't have it yet, but I want to try it first. I understand that if you use these three things, you won't get gnats from it, because gnats is formed from the moisture of the soil, and the different way when things are decomposing, that's where gnats come in. And if I find the fantastic way to do seeds without having gnats, boy, will I be happy. So I got to work with that too. But I'm trying to find, it's kind of expensive for me to get the three items, and I'm trying to see if I can find the three things together and try it. It is not cheap, I'll tell you. All right. Anyways, I think I will see you guys later. You know where to find me on Fridays. You'll see me. You might not chat back to me, but you'll see me on Fridays. I just want to, isn't that cool? That's what I'm talking about. As long as you wire the trees, once you wire them and they start growing in the direction of that, then you don't have to do anything else. You can release, it's kind of like bonsai. When I was doing bonsai plants, you start out with wiring them. Once you start forming them the way the branches you want them to go, then the wires can be removed. But at first you got to wire the branches up when they're young and train them to do that. So yeah, I can do that. It's just going to take several years, but in the end, it's kind of cool, eh? I don't know if I'll do that though. It looks like you get less fruit. I want the arms extended out, and I think I can get more fruit from it that way. So all the stuff I want to work on. There's my original thing from last year, the flowers, portulacas, salvias. That's all my pictures from 2020. And hopefully I will have some cooler pictures this year, because I have more flowers I'm growing this year. So we'll find out and see. So what are you guys doing anyways? Got any plans? What you've been doing before I get off here? Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. Interesting. Oh yes, thank you very much for the thumbs up too. I appreciate all that stuff. And now I am waiting for my thing to turn to my channel name for this live stream. Well, thanks for sharing me. I see that. Hey, Clef. What's with the monkey all the time? You the monkey in the middle? Oh, you're doing tie-dye shirts? How many are you doing now? Well, you're always tie-dyeing. You must have dyed like hundreds of them by now. You must have done like thousands of t-shirts. You crack me. You must have done a million. She must have done a million t-shirts by now. I should make up a song for Miss Southern Belle on her t-shirts. Anybody wanna buy a t-shirt? Anybody wanna buy a tie-dye shirt? Go and see Miss Southern Belle, 'cause she does a million every year. She sells a million every year. She sells a million every year. A million tie-dye t-shirts. She sells a million everywhere. A million everywhere. A million everywhere. At tie-dye t-shirts. That song was for you, Miss Southern Belle. No, never mind. She's gonna give you heck. You messed up Demi's t-shirt. I still have Miss Southern Belle. I love it. It's in my thing. I will not garden with it. I will not. What is that thing, Dr. Seuss or something? I will not garden with it. How are you two garden? Hello there, my friend. Yeah, I will not use her tie-dye t-shirt. It's like meaningful to me, and I wear it on special occasions. I might wear it maybe on Earth Day or something. We'll see. I will only wear t-shirts on special occasions. That's what I'll say. I'm a special occasion girl. And I save her a special tie-dye shirt so I can make it last longer. Because you should see my shirts. Because of gardening and everything, I stain them all. I have like pinks and greens and all kinds of shirts, and they all have stains between, eating, dripping on them, or garden stuff is all messy. So how to garden? How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing, sir? Everything good with you? I was just talking about all the things I plan on doing. Why don't you keep in touch with me, how to garden? On Fridays, I release the videos, and if you got any videos for me to see, just give me a holler. Check out, leave a comment on my videos, and that means I'm going to get back to you and check out if you got a new video. That's how I do it, because I'm not on live streaming as much as I used to. So that's what I'll say on that. That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact, Jack. All right. That's interesting. Oh, look at you. You put me out. She's got me on. I see Miss Southern Belle on your little 20-minute ago. She said, check it out. Mrs. Greenthumb is live. Check it out. It's funny. I can't see my channel, but I can see you advertising my channel on your channel. That's very funny. Very funny. I wonder, did I change my thumbnail yet? Oh, that sounds interesting. Sugar apple. What is that? Sugar apple and a sour sop seed. See, this is interesting to me. I try to find seeds that I've never grown, and when I find them interesting, I like trying to grow them. Yep, it's a lot of fun. Oh, excuse me. I'm getting really crazy. There we go. That looks good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that it's been a wonderful live stream. Thank you all for coming and joining me. That sounds cool. A tropical fruit tree. I need some tropical fruit trees and seeds. That's cool. Very cool. And there's a couple things you want to know. I'll tell you what I want to grow. I want to grow peanuts and everything. I can't find the seeds where just a peanut shell. I'm really interested in growing different things like that. I love growing something unusual is my kind of cup of tea too. And so I wouldn't mind if I could get, I want to try peanuts. I think they're really cool. I was looking at the plant and to grow them, I don't think I do it every year, but I wouldn't mind growing some peanuts and then I could just like pull them off and have my own peanuts. That's okay, Dave. I'm getting off pretty soon anyways. It's okay, buddy. Thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Thank you so much, and I'll play out so you can, that's my official goodbye to you all. Have a great night, and get gardening so the next time we can talk gardening.